So, Daniel Jeremiah was on the Rich Eisen show today, and he gave his opinion on who we are going to be playing week one. He believes it's going to be between the two Browns rookie quarterbacks. So, either Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel. So, we're not going to be playing Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett, according to Daniel Jeremiah. These could be one of the two rookie quarterbacks, which, to be honest, makes perfect sense. Joe Flacco is not playing the preseason, and if he doesn't play the preseason, that means Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel would look really good in the preseason. I believe Kenny Pickett will play some preseason, but it's kind of one of those situations when you pick up a veteran quarterback, you know what you're going to get in a Dylan Gabriel. I'm not Dylan Gabriel. You know what you're going to get with the Kenny Pickett. You know his limitations. You know how far he's going to get you. Right? You have a general idea. Joe Flacco, he's done it before. Right? You have a track record, but you also know his limitations and how far he's going to get you. You don't know what's going to happen with Shedeur Sanders or with Dylan Gabriel. And again, like I said, these guys are going to probably look really good in the preseason. They're going to light it up. Talk about like 300 yards each. They're going to look amazing. So the fans are going to be excited. Fans are going to be happy. They're going to say, oh, that's the future. This is the future of the team. We love these guys, blah, blah, blah. All that hype takes you to week one. You're going against a familiar foe in the Cincinnati Bengals. Makes perfect sense. So, again, I kind of had this assessment going into this game that there's no way we play Joe Flacco or play Kenny Pickett, because right now what the Browns need more than anything is they need their fans to get excited. They need their fans to get ready for this season, and I think Browns fans in general, maybe some delusional ones, but most Browns fans understand that this is not going to be a good season, but you want to be able to find out who your starting quarterback is for the foreseeable future. So it's kind of one of those situations where it's like, it's almost to a point where this is like a learning season. I'm like, okay, this is who we're going to go with moving forward. This is who we're going to have faith in moving forward. Kind of that type of concept where you have Joe Flacco in case both rookies sucked and both rookies were bust. You still got Joe Flacco. You still got Kenny Pickett in case. But if both of those rookies, the goal is for both those rookies to get as much play time as humanly possible. And they're going to. So, out of the two rookies, who would I rather play? That's the question. I'm probably going to go with Shedeur. I don't know, though. I mean, again, there's a reason why Dylan Gabriel was a higher overall pick, right? There's a reason why, because he obviously more sought after. Shedeur Sanders was picked merely based on, as the Browns have said, just the fact that, it was a good value and he was still available, and they're like, why not, take the shot and go for him. So it doesn't install too much confidence in me. We'll see how he does in the NFL. I think Shedeur will be a great quarterback, by the way. I'm not trying to crap on Shedeur Sanders, but I do kind of want to look at this realistically. Our defense, I think week one, especially if Trey signs, we're going to be cooking. And I think our defense to start the season, I think our team to start the season is going to start off on fire. Like, I do truly believe at this point we're going to start off 3-0. I'm not saying we're going to have the best season of all time. I'm not saying we're going to go 14-3. But my point is, I think we're going to start off the season on fire because of everything being said. Because of how everything has shaped out, how everything has gone. I think, especially if we sign Trey and Shamar before the season, we're just going to go out there with lightning in a bottle here and just absolutely tear. So I think we're going to beat whoever we play, either Dylan Gabriel or we play Shedeur Sanders. But I will definitely say I think Shedeur is going to cause a lot more ruckus in the preseason. And it's probably going to cause people to want to start him. When I say ruckus, by the way, I mean he's going to do a lot better than Dylan Gabriel, I feel like, in the preseason. So it is what it is, We play whoever they start. And we'll be ready for whoever they start. But I'll be interested to see. Maybe, and again, there's always a chance, because it's Cleveland, keep this in mind. There's always a chance that they just go ahead and bench whoever, like bench at halftime if we're beating them by so much. So there's a chance that they start someone and then bring in somebody else. Cleveland. You know what's funny? On a little side note, then off this video. Going into this offseason, Myles Garrett said he did not want to be in Cleveland anymore. He wanted to win a championship. He wanted to leave, right? That was the whole thing going into this offseason. He tried to reach out to the owner, Jimmy Haslam, to work out a new, deal for himself. The owner ignored him. The owner did not want to talk to him. The owner didn't even answer his phone calls. In the end, the same owner who ignored him, had a very toxic relationship, went to all bloody heck. He's walking away with over a $200 million contract extension. That is Myles Garrett. We'll see if the situation happens in Cincy. Let's see what happens with us, because maybe that will happen as well. We'll walk away with a $200 million plus. No, I'm just kidding. Trey's not getting that. But it's just funny. That situation happened there. Obviously, TJ Watt situation's happening in Pittsburgh. And we're sitting here like, can we just pay Trey already? Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.